Okay, it's 1:05. I've stripped down to my shorts, put my tracky dackies around my waist, taking my rain jacket with me. I might put it over my head as a sun hat, but I've gone to 49 area, but I put the AF macro off to see if we get clearer general landscape pictures, back vistas for you before we set off. And yeah, we'll just go in through here and see if we can find some planches and maybe those pools or something. Come in slightly from a different direction. As you said, we never know what we're going to find, and we might actually come on the back end of some of these pools and find something else. You never know, a spring head or something, you never know. So, because we do definitely know the planches are over there. We went straight that way, we come across them, so and I just realised when I was filming that other place where the boundary was, that was on a Sunday, so school's actually in today, so I don't know if it's a wise idea, but then again, what with all the road works, so the riff is down there, and somehow the planches are over there, and if we meander between the two, you never know what we're going to find. So, okay. Oh, I get the impression it's probably better to just head back in this way. So if the wind is cutting in, but it's a bit of a rush job today. Dropped my son off at another land party. It's the last semester break, I think, for the whole year, and it's his last year, so you know, all his mates are getting cars and moving out to places, and you know, some of them are even travelling interstate, you know, getting job interviews and all that sort of stuff. So you know, it's a bit of a topsy-turvy end to the year, but you never know. If I break into totally mineral soil with a complete picture, it'll be worth it, I reckon. I can just then I'll be sitting back and contemplating how to write the thesis, and maybe I need to get a Kickstarter, better Kickstarter funding. So I think that will mean, just racking up the front cover and a few chapter headings and a bit of information, just a bit of enticement there or something. I don't know, fellas. Very illusory, isn't it? We know there's some pools down there somewhere. Again, is it the Google Maps and then the preconceptions of Google Maps, and they just sort of alter them just slightly to keep the terrorists wondering, you know. Yeah, it's a bit like a squirrel or something, you know. Placing its nuts, it can never get back to where it's placed its nuts, you know. Well, that's very interesting. I don't think Mother Nature did that. Okay, anyway. Bit of log foliage. I don't know, fellas. It's a bit weird through here. Now I'm going back up and across. Weird. So I can't see any. Is it actually up there? I mean, how is that so? We've come. Must be a tonguelet or something. Tonguelet of rocky pools. It's just, so maybe our idea of going diagonally into other section is actually not too bad. Oh, here we go. Yeah, it's amazing. Now we're walking back up on them. That is weird, fellas. Everything seems to be. Yeah. Okay. So we go from our new one, which I think is all the way down a series of pools. There's the water flow left in frame of picture all the way down to the gorge down there, which you'd think it would. But as you remember, we went at the Mount Compass around, the water flowed in totally the opposite direction as you would normally think. Okay, so we got these sort of little poolets. Oh, here's the new one we found. That's here. So maybe I need to climb to the top of this thing, which is probably right next to the path. Haha, totally hidden, of course. Is it? Yeah, this is the one. And the other one along there was where we found all the planches, wasn't it? Right round them. So hang on. Nice lichen there for the lichen page. Though I haven't got it. Whoa, 45 degrees up. No, slip it. Oh, there you go. You get all your eggs and bacon. Oh, another pool. Well, area that could be. Okay, fellas, it's getting more interesting by the minute. I'm the king of the castle, and there's the path. So, yeah. Okay, so that's the path. They obviously were mining this or something, I think. That's right on the path there, and you don't see that one. The really interesting one down. Well, semi-interesting. Where's the really interesting one, which was one we followed this line down, didn't we? The odd glid here and there. Getting really past it, some of them. Okay, so we follow this line down. We should get to the interesting one, which. What was it over there? No, it was no, there was that one, and then there was another one, wasn't there? I'm getting confused already, fellas. We walked along here. Ah, here. Oh, I think there might be two, fellas.